Hello, Jenna Marie here, and I wanted to just show you this book that I had made for my final project for the digital art class. I tried to incorporate as much digital art as possible. I had these awesome metal tags, these sample tags that I had been trying to find something that I could do with for a really long time, and each one is different, of course. And I decided to make a really cool book out of them. And it actually came out even cooler than I thought. I did take some pictures, but I thought that a video would be even better. So let's start from the beginning. Each one is separated by a different metal bead, as you can see, and it actually works in sections. So the first section is, of course, just the title. It says it's called Women We Are by Jenna Marie Tedesco. And you go to the second one, and it just displays a piece of artwork that I actually scanned and voided out the moire pattern, and then a quote behind it of what the image reminded me of personally. That image would be "We Are Caring." The next one is, and I like to play a guessing game, like what do you think this image means? This one is "We Are Crazy," and as you can see, I also edited all of the context, and this is actually, there's a gradient behind here. I know you don't like gradients, but there's a gradient behind here. It's actually a style. And then we have this one, "We Are Raw." I couldn't really figure out what to do with this piece, but it was just a really beautiful piece of art, so I decided to use it. "We Are Raw." This one is "We Are Dancers." This is another one I wasn't really sure what we should use this for, but I found it in one of my art books, and I thought it was a really beautiful image of women. Alright, so this one is "We Are Dancers." The next one is, what does that look like? "We Are Peaceful." And it can actually, it's easier to use. Go up a little bit. Alright. It's actually easier to use if you're holding it up in your hand and looking at it. Alright, so we got this one is "We Are Peaceful." And so then you just slide it over, and you can see that each one is separated, like I said. Alright, this one, another really beautiful piece. This one's called "We Are Royalty." Oops. And the next one. This was a really cool picture too. I found this in a artist history book, a magazine rather. This one is "We Are Hunters," and hunters in all different ways, not just for meat. This one is "We Are Friends," which I had actually added in after I had reviewed all of the ones that I had chosen. So wow, I don't have any friends in here. We Are Friends. And then I have this beautiful piece, which was so very tiny, and I really had to scale it up after I scanned it. "We Are Mothers," of course. And here we have this beautiful digital art, actually, it's actually a vector. And this one is "We Are Eccentric." And we are. This one, another beautiful piece. It's very fantasy art. This one says "We Are Enchanted." We are. Let's go to the next. This one here is a piece that I personally really love. It's a really beautiful piece. And this one says "We Are Earthy." And when I printed out this one, I said, oh my goodness, am I writing this book about myself or women in general? Here we go. This one, for my yoga in me. "We Are Flexible." And so is the book. Ooh. This is one of my favorites because it just looks really cool, I think. This is some old 70s art that I found in a very old comic book. And "We Are Ready for Action." And I used the little shapes. I have custom shapes in Photoshop, which I adore, but they're grossly disorganized. This one is, it's sad, so, we are sad. Ooh, we are seductive. Can't forget the seduction of women. And she's reading a book, you can see. We are studious. And I decided to keep this one as like the only one that's pure white and plain font. This one is also a very large reflection of me. We are exhausted. Oh, Lord. We are exhausted. And then this one, which is not a reflection of me. We are graceful. Yep. Some of us. This one, this image I actually found on Google, and what's funny about it is I actually was searching the exact term that's behind it. We are canny. This one I really love. I found this in an old photo album, actually. This is a regular image. We are vain. Oh, isn't vanity royal? This one, another beautiful, beautiful piece of art. And this one is We Are Happy. And we have Lovers. And we are lovers. We have someone praying. I didn't want to get too religious on it because all women are different religions and such. So I used We Are Devout. This is a really beautiful word too. We're nearing the end, so hang in there. This one right here, We Are Scary. Isn't she scary? Yeah. I found that from the same comic book as the We Are Ready for Action girl. Ooh, scary font. I actually searched for a lot of these fonts, just because I wanted them to match what I was feeling. This one reminded me of being nosy. And women, we are usually nosy. This one, another beautiful piece. This was actually found in an album that I had salvaged from like the trash. So that was an interesting salvage. And this one is We Are Nurturing. I needed to put that in there somewhere. This one right here, can you guess? We Are Dramatic. Yeah, I like the color tone. Dramatic. We Are Domestic, which is another representation of myself. I mean, not all women are domestic, but some are. We are domestic. And we are lonely. Oh, we are lonely. Looking out at the sea. We are fashionable. That we are. Boom. And I thought it wise to end with this one, just because it's such a famous image in women history. We can do it. And of course, it says, we can do it. And just so that you can take a look at the back of the book, the back of the book is also really cool. I really love this book because I love playing with the little metal pieces, and I think that it should really go somewhere where people can play with the book. I would like to add more pieces to it, and I'm thinking about extending it to a We Are Men version as well. But what's cool about it is that, like, not only can you read it, but you can also play with all of the different textures, and it's a very touchy-feely book. I had always been in love with touchy-feely books when you go to Borders and such. You know. I always try to open up the packages. And that's about it. I hope that you like this project, and perhaps you will see a book like it in a place near you. My name's Jenna Marie, your Geek Lady. I'm over and out.